Hello everybody, it's just a quick one. You guys know that I like my simplicities. I built one about 8 years ago for my brother Chris's cousin, and it has come back home. I received a call from Dave here a while back, said getting ready to go do the nomad life. For those of you who don't know what that is, he's going to travel the United States with his trailer in tow and visit some distant family members, so on and so forth. And he no longer needed his beloved little yeoman that I built, like I said, a number of years ago, so it came home. He said, I can't think of anybody else that deserves this than the person who put it all together. Some of you may remember I got this from my good friend Biggie Rat many years ago, and it sat for a little while. Then I picked up parts here and there, little bits and pieces. The engine, the later model L-head, I believe it's 10 horse Briggs that's in there now instead of the 7 horse. I forgot to turn the fuel off. It's pull start only right now, just needs a starter thrown on it, and I've got plenty of starters, and I also need to put a battery in it, and there's a battery box for it right up here. In fact, it looks like the battery is still in it. Made that battery box for it. I don't remember. We either made the battery box for it or found a battery box for it. But it's a 3-speed, little 36-inch deck. I did go out and mow with it a little bit. It starts right up, mows great. You can see some remnants of the grass that was on it. But it's just a nice old survivor. Just a really nice old survivor. So obviously I will be hanging on to it. It has served the family quite well, and it's going to continue to do so. May just use it as my little trimming mower. What do you think of that? But if you guys want to hear it run, let me clamp you to Ugly Alice's fender here and get her turned around, get everything in view, get the camera mount to cooperate. There we go. I'll turn the microphone around. Alright, like I said, no electric start, but it may start without choke, so we'll just give it a little bit of throttle, see if it wants to start up here. If not, we'll give it some choke. Turn the fuel back on, I guess, huh? Alright, are we ready? I'm not going to hit anything. Yep, choke. There, a little bit of choke. Runs pretty good, runs pretty good. Dave does all kinds of handyman work, does his own mechanic work and whatnot, so he has taken exceptional care of the old 637 landlord, or yeoman. This is the next to the smallest. The smallest would be the Surf. And these were typically, the base model was a pull start. The next step up would have been an electric start. And the next step up would have had lights. So it uses the same light mounts as what is on the Haas here. Same light mounts. And he had some lights on it. That's why there's a little switch over here. Right there. And if things are still hooked up, which they should be, I doubt the battery's any good anymore, but it should still be charging just fine. But we'll see what happens to it. Like I say, it's probably just going to end up being the little trim mower to trim around things that the larger mowers can't get to. Fun little tractor. I don't know if you guys know much about these small frames, but one of the most interesting things about them is that they articulate. That's right. You'll be sitting on it and your feet and hands are going one way and your rest of your body's going the other. And that articulation happens right about here. So I'm going to show you here if I can, if the camera will pick it up. You can get it in view. You can see where the shifter's at now. Watch as I set it. There. And from that squeak, tells me I need to get under there and grease that articulating joint. He even put a heat shield on it, and he put the heat shield on just to keep from boiling the fuel. And looks like he just used a tin can and a hose clamp. Looks like he's got something in there to space it too. Really ingenious gentleman. But anyway, that's going to be it. I just wanted to show you guys that one that was here many years ago has returned, and it's really good to get the old 637 back. We'll come up with a cute little name for it. Miss Zippo and I will. But that's going to be it for right now, because I am getting ready to hop on the V-Star, and I may have found something. Not real sure. So we'll all find out together if I found something that is going to be a very welcome addition to the Zippo Ranch. But it's about 15 miles away, not too far. So I'm going to hop on and take off over there, see if I can't work out some kind of deal, and if I can, the V-Star will be going away. Onyx, and I know that its time here was short-lived, but couldn't pass down what I paid for it, and what I may be getting, this will help pay for, and I'll more than double my investment. So that never sucks when you can double your investment just in a short period of time, because I've not had the Onyx for very long at all. But we shall see. So this may or may not be the last time that you see Onyx. I'm pretty sure you might see it again, because I will be coming back on it. I need to make sure that what I might be getting is fully serviced front to back before I'll sign any papers. And I'm pretty much a stickler. I've got an absolute dollar amount in mind, and if they can't meet that, then Onyx will stay. I just flat out will not go through with the deal. It's a fair deal for them, and it's a fair deal for me, and that's the way any dealings need to be. They need to be fair for both parties. If they leave a sour taste in one or the other's mouth, then it is not a good deal, and that's the way that I operate. To me, a handshake is as good as a contract. So if I can get that proverbial handshake, then something else will be coming. So you guys stay tuned. I appreciate you watching this one about the reintroduction of the old 637 Yeoman. If you like these kinds of videos, right down there, click on my face, you can subscribe. And there's a little bell icon you can hit to be notified when I put a video up. There's a video here, and there's a video here. Promise you guys I'll see you on the next one. Later. I'm out of here.